Classic 20 Upstate Al with AZB TV. We're going to get underway shortly as Mike Zuglin is making his announcements. We got a match coming up on this table. We thought it was going to be Johnny Archer, but I don't know if they switched up or we got an error somewhere. But whatever the case, it's not going to be Johnny Archer. It's going to be Robb Saez, who's at the table right now. And just tap the mic. Okay. And I'm going to have Jesse join me in the booth shortly. Jesse, what's your last name?
Janowski.
We call him Whiskers.
Or Jesse J.
Jesse J is for short. But anyway, Sylvain, don't ask me. He sounds like he's Canadian. I don't know the gentleman, but he is playing Robb Saez. We're coming up shortly with that match. Before we get underway, we want to remind you some of the sponsors on here. Molinari Glove and other Predator products right there in front of you. Go there and support Ira Lee. This gentleman, Ira Lee, has been supporting the free live streams, and he's gone board. And I think we owe him just that much. MolinariGlove.com. The gloves are like super nice. They come in left and right-handed, of course. Dan Heydrich from Heydrich Custom Cues on board with Mike Zuglin from the days gone by since he started making his own cues. Here's a new item right in front of you. It's called the Easy Bridge. It's a little piece of, I don't know. It's right there in front of you. All right, but if you want to find out and ask any questions, prices, availability, you go to cousinscues@aol.com. Thank you for jumping on board. Don't forget, iPlayPool.com, right there in front of you. And if you use that red code on the bottom where it says Turn 15, you get a $35 discount where you could actually practice and learn from the pros right on your computer screen or put it onto your big screen. FA Clothing Company, Brian Russell, right there. And we're going to get into some more. And don't forget about AccuStats coming up, the U.S. Open. They'll be bringing you the pay-per-view for the U.S. Open. Go over to AccuStats.com. Let's get over to Mike Zuglin as we're going to let him finish, and then Jesse and I will take the helm. We want to welcome everybody aboard.
Force to be reckoned with as well. He has a lot of high finishes on our tour throughout the years. He's also the developer and owner of TotalPool.info, the website. Check it out. He's a creator of the American Rotation Scoring app. And check that out as well. Jason Mike is. And his opponent, his first time here at Turning Stone, just a young fella. He's currently the Beloit 8-ball classic champ, Smoking Aces 9-ball champ. He's in the running to be on the Team USA Moscone Cup. Friends to watch this match. They can watch it for free. Just go to azbilliards.com and access the Turning Stone free live stream. From Oakland, Tennessee. He's a former winner on our tour many times in the past when he was living up this way. Former Music City Open champ. He's a former Texas Open champ. You know him, Robb Saez, right there. His opponent, another gentleman from Canada. I just met this gentleman a couple of years ago, and he's very impressive with his game. He had a 9 through 12 finish here in January, which is a great feat in itself. He has many high finishes in Quebec. He also just opened the first Academy of Billiards for juniors in Canada from Trois-Rivières, Quebec, Sylvain Grenier.
Sylvain, there he is right there in front of you.
All right, we'll move on to table number 9. From New York City, you all know him. He won our first tournament here back in 2000 when we first started. He's also a two-time U.S. Open champ, Billiards Digest 2000's Player of the Year, sponsored by Mezcues, Kamui, Tone, Break, and Jump Tips, Mika Eminem. All right. His opponent from Newark, Delaware, 6-time Men's Tour Player of the Year, sponsored sponsored by Lucasi, Hustler Clothing and Kamui, Matt Fries. Good match here. Right. On table number 10 from Kingston, Ontario, 2007 Canadian Amateur Championship runner-up, Jay Goyer. We welcome him back. His opponent, he was down here when we had our 24-hour tournament. If anyone remembers, the last tournament we did downstairs, it ran 2 days and it was pretty much non-stop. I think we had a couple hours off in between, did we? Yeah. He's from Maxville, Ontario. Had a top 10 finish in that tournament, by the way, which is, it was the Ironman competition. Gene Terrio. All right. On table number 11, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Robb Hart, right there. And his opponent, one of the top young players in the country today from Concord, North Carolina. He has a lot of high finishes right here at Turning Stone. He's a former CSI National 8-ball champ. Many wins to his credit. Former Moscone U.S. team member Brandon Schuff right there. And at 12, from Ontario, New York. We all know him on our tour because he wins most of our tournaments when he comes down. And he's been doing that forever up here in the Northeast.
All right, don't count on me, Jesse. I'm just a little occupied on this side. Take it away. All right, this is Sylvain is his first name here. He's from Quebec, Canada.
He's got an open shot here. Probably just roll up a little bit, line up on the 2.
He's going to try to stay, I guess, in the middle of the table. Coming down below that 9 is pretty risky. You got to play the odds in a big, wide open window. Oh, you know, Robb Saez came out of the gate like a whip yesterday. I know he beat somebody like 9-0 or 9-1. It was over like.
Yeah, that's what a lot of players on the stream were talking about tonight. He's on fire right now.
Yeah.
So one player said it doesn't matter who he's going to play. So. Yeah, Robb is he's a force. He's someone to be reckoned with for sure. This is perfect right here. He's going to just roll off the side rail here and open the middle table for the 3-ball.
It's always different for me, but it's Hole in Chin's Pool Room down in West Hempstead, and we're going to have 2 stops there, by the way, this season. Get our schedule.
Well, it's fine.
Ray Lee, right there. Table 15.
A little too far, but I think he's all right.
One of our regular tour players loves it here at Turning Stone. Bob Cunningham, his opponent. Another semi-regular player that comes down occasionally from Canada.
And I want to say hi to everybody out there, especially Scott Bannon. I just got your message via the phone.
Owner-operator of the Western New York Pool Tour.
Marty Herman, Anya, and many more.
Oh.
You know, this table's got a few different people here with these pockets. And, you know, that's the way that the diamond tables play. You got to play like a professional. And that's why I agree, if you're going to buy a table, and I don't favor one over the other, but just from the experience of practicing on a table like this, I think if you perfect the diamond table, you perfect all the tables out there.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I mean, once these tables get a little bit of play, those pockets tighten up real tight. First day, a little loose because new cloth and everything, but
right,
yeah.
Right.
You rub the rail at all on a diamond, it won't go.
Right. Right. Exactly. And like you said, as we proceed with the tournament, it will get tighter.
Yeah. Yeah, the nap comes up pretty good. Today's play a little different today. It's like he has no trouble here. He's probably going to follow his 2 rails or go 1 rail out. Look like 1 rail here. I'll drop back. No trouble here.
Someone that participated in the Q round. You could win the Q, you could win both Qs, and you could win the Q ball. Good luck.
All right, looks like Sylvain is going to open up and put a deposit in the bank. Score right now is 1-0. We're racing to 9. We're far from home. And just in case you're wondering who we call Whiskers, there's a gentleman right there in front of you. Face that camera. Show him those whiskers. See him? We call him Whiskers. That's Jesse. You all right with that headset?
Yeah, sorry about that.
We keep hearing crunching.
I
like
know.
We're eating cereal over here.
I'm a rookie in the booth, sorry.
Now, that's quite all right. Sometimes you got to adjust. Hey, Jared, out there in Switzerland. Well, I hope your music tour is going as you want, my friend. Oh, trying to get to you, Jared. There you go, buddy. You know, Jared is touring
No.
with the legendary guitarist that played for Bob Marley.
No kidding.
I forget his first name. I'm sorry, so many names, but I know the rest of it is something in the Whalers.
No kidding. Wow. This is a little open table here. Don't see any problems. Maybe 3 to the 4. I don't even see a problem with that, really.
It's
So,
early. Both players just getting down here a little while ago.
Yeah.
Just have ample practice. Just getting the glitches out. I know Rob for 20-something years, I believe. Probably more. Maybe 22. When he was living in Connecticut and then always coming down to New York to play. When old Chelsea's was around.
Chelsea Billiards, wow.
Yeah.
I heard that was a good haul.
It was an action room, I'll
Oh,
tell you
yeah.
that much. When you walked in, you didn't realize it because the outskirts of the pool room were kind of... Well, the pool room itself was a dark room. But the outskirts were even darker as you sit against the wall. And you didn't realize that there was eyes on you.
Mm-hmm.
And you felt it, too.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it was a good room. So Robbie's just adjusting to the table right here and getting a little focused.
Yeah, this is definitely a nice rack or layout to have to get in stroke. Nice, nothing complicated, nothing tied up, everything just sitting there for you.
Yeah, and that's correct, Marty. Rob is sponsored by Lambros. You're absolutely right. And he's got something on the back of his shirt. I didn't realize what's the emblem he's got on the back of his shirt. You can see it right on cam. Is that Lambros?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, we'll try to pick up on it.
Nice shot on the 8.
Absolutely. Beautiful. Just perfect. Rob is starting to get double dangerous here.
Yeah, he is.
One. We want to thank Mr. Joel Shapiro, our ace from outer space, for backing AZB TV, along with many other sponsors. Joel Shapiro, one of our main sponsors right there. Aramis, and of course Simona's cloth to go along with it. Let's get back to the action. We're tied at 1, we're going to 9. Boy, that 9 ball took a trickle, almost went into the side pocket, and that would be a win here on the Josh Tour. Some tours elect to take it back out and spot it.
Well, this could might be an early rack here. I might just putt this in and roll up for the 2-9, depending on how it lays. Or play the 2 on the side. It's an easy run, too. Either way. Let's see what he does here. Yeah.
Looks like he's going to try to get down a little further and play the carom. Well, you know what? I think he should just play the 2 straight in the hole and never mind.
Yeah.
Unless it's really on.
Well, the problem here is that he's on the wrong side of the 2. If he tries to go 3 rails, he could run into traffic and not get down table.
Right. If he was a little lower, he can play the carom into the 9, you know what I mean, and try to make it. But I think that's risky. Pocket the 2 ball.
Just stay right there, probably. Yeah.
That's the move.
Yep. I like that shot. It's one of my favorite shots. He hit it real nice. I got a little too straight, but
Well, he's got a safety bounce sort of cushion right there with the 8-ball. So if he overdraws it towards that pocket, he's okay.
right, exactly.
So he's going to have to pull it back. Probably come right between the 2 balls there.
Beautiful.
Nice shot.
Good speed, nice shot.
I believe I heard Mike Zuglin say that he just opened a billiards education foundation up there.
Yeah,
in
that's
Quebec.
what I heard as well.
Yeah. It's nice when you got to get the youngsters on board.
Yeah, it'd be nice. You know what would be nice if you saw like high school programs or something.
Right.
Do something like recreational or even like a small league or something just to get them interested in cue sports. Yeah, no problem here. It's going to go up 2-1 now. I was just told by the lady that my boys are watching, so she wanted me to say hi to Tucker and Jonah.
All right,
at home
Tucker.
watching the stream.
All right, Jonah. What's up? From your pops. There he is. It's always nice.
Yeah.
You got to have the kids on board, you know.
Yeah. I hope that one day they'll play, you know, but if they want to, if it's their interest. It'd be nice to do that,
All right, here we go. We're going into rack 4. Sylvain leading 2-1. As the 5 ricochets all over the place. I mean, the 4.
There was a
Playing
3.
with the TV set, the 3 ball into the side.
6 jammed him up on the 1 here, so I don't know what he's going to do here. He might stick him and play the 1 back down table. Well, I can't see if he can get by the 6. I don't think he can.
Looks like he just, hit and stick right there, Leave the cue ball right where the 1 is, or just follow it up a little bit if the 1 doesn't go into the corner. And just like
You could play the billiard here too, but
that's risky.
yeah, it's very risky.
You get that double kiss if that 1 is too close, and
Leave it out there for him if he comes off the 6 wrong.
you let the piranha out of the gate.
Yeah.
Robb will get up there like a moth to a flame. If you do something like that, he might just stick to safe. Playing on the 5. That's what he's doing.
Good shot.
Wow. Now he's stuck.
He just
on it,
kicked
too.
that in. I just missed it. I'm like,
Yeah, but
turn away for 1 second, Wow. That's pretty strong.
he's quite fortunate that he actually can look at the 2 ball.
He's ducking. And jammed up the 5-6.
Now the billiard with the 5-6 looks a bit easier. You get on the lower part of it. But you got to deal with this. Now the 6 ball makes that top corner, that upper left-hand corner,
pocket,
big
yeah.
pocket.
You might want to play this off the 6 just to break that out. But, I mean, that pocket is pretty big. It's probably what he's going to shoot at. Yeah, he's going for it. Nice shot.
How about not even touching anything?
Yeah, straight in the
How
hole.
good does he bank? And he's from Canada. He's not from Tennessee or Louisville, Kentucky. I guess when you're this caliber of a player, you can play just about any game, huh, Jesse?
Yeah, and I mean, these guys are top notch. I mean, they don't miss often. Their cue ball control is excellent. I mean, it's the difference between the top guys and, semi-pros or top amateurs is that top guys do their stuff 90-something% of the time, and the lower rank guys make the same shots they do, but with less accuracy and and less consistency.
So what you're saying is, guys of this caliber here, they'll remember their mistakes because they make very few,
Oh, yeah.
if
Yeah,
at all.
they'll always complain that the one ball that they screwed up or the one shot cost them the match, and I hear it all the time, and it's true.
Exactly.
It's true. You make one small error, and it can cost you an entire match.
When the amateur player makes numerous mistakes and can't remember the one that, or not all of them. That's why it's good to have these on recordings, because they can watch them at a later time and critique themselves or remember what they did wrong.
Exactly. No problems here. I just draw this one rail or even two. I like two. It's probably just going to go down one.
Boy, you're solid. Solid as a rock.
Yep.
31st Street, folks. 3-1.
Yeah, I've never heard of this gentleman until today, but that's...
I've seen him at the Turning Stones prior. Just you can't put the name to the face all the time.
Right.
You see them every 6 months.
Well, that's the problem. I don't get out to too many tournaments anymore just because of, working 2 jobs and kids and all that stuff. So it's...
Well, where's your priorities?
Well, exactly.
You're supposed to
I
play
work-
pool.
Yeah, right, of course. For a living.
The Eastern State Championship right there in front of you. That's
Yeah.
September 5th through the 7th, and it's coming up at Snookers. AZBTV will be right there on premises, and there's going to be an enormous amount of people in that tournament like there was last year. Let's get back to the action. I think he overcooked that one. It sounded like he picked up the speed a little bit.
Yeah,
And
so,
nothing.
it's breaking from the box does make a huge difference or impact on the game because you can't make, a lot of time you have trouble making a one aside or wing balls. So yeah, breaking is it's key in this game.
Right.
You got to make a ball against this guys or have control of the table in one way. You're gonna get the worst of it. Like he's locking him up here. Saw that shot coming. It's a good shot. Plus, you got the 1-9 sitting there. So if he doesn't hit this, it could be a short rack.
And Rob kind of cut off all angles.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's got to go 3 rails. And then if he goes 3, getting to a rail might be a problem.
Don't be surprised if you see him use the bridge and shoot off the top short rail. Unless he's going to elect to take the 8 and just roll it up to tie it up against the 4 there to create havoc. Now, this is the shot I was thinking about. Shoot it off the short rail and go either 2 or 3 rails this way to the left side of the table. But jacked up over the 4 like that, making it even more difficult. Here we go.
Yeah, he's got to hit this.
Three rails.
Beautiful.
Solid. And he got the rail, and he's going to get a tickle here.
Wow. Outstanding. Rob's not too happy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You wouldn't be either, right?
No, this is the nature of the beast.
Yeah, absolutely. This is what keeps it interesting when you come up with shots like that.
It's a beautiful shot.
Well, that went in the hole.
I don't know if you can go rail first here. Jump. I think rail first. It's going to come out between the 5 and the 7. This is a hard shot. It's not a...
He looks like he might just spin it just a little bit. He's
Yeah.
playing rail first. Even if he bumps the 5, it's okay. The 3's right out in the open, so he bumped the 5.
Yeah, he left him out.
It's a harder shot on a diamond table, too. That's why practicing on these diamond tables is crucial. And I'll mention something about a big tournament coming up talking about a pool room full of diamond tables. As Sylvain gets down the stroke, Gotham City Billiard Club, $11,000 added just around the corner, October 17th through the 19th. I'm getting verifications right now as the professional players here on premises. I'm in contact with Mr. Tony Robles because they want to get in, and they wanted to give me their entry fees, but I got to get in touch with Tony before I actually accept anything like that. That is going to be a major event.
What events this are you talking about? I'm sorry.
It's Gotham City Billiard Club down in Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
Kevin and Isabel Buckley own it. They're created right there on the screen again in front of me. It's the Gotham City Billiards inaugural 9-ball Pro Classic, 11,000 added.
Wow.
First place is going to be 7,500. Second place is 5,000, and then so on. The breakdowns are on the poster.
A nifty little shot like that one. It's a little tic-tac-toe here. Just be out in the middle of the table or on where he is now for the 8-ball. Oh boy.
He's got the shot.
Yeah. Cutting it close, literally.
You know, he played to have that angle just so he can roll up.
Perfect.
Now he has to come with it.
Yeah, this one's a little tricky. Looks easy, but so you gotta be careful with this one.
Yeah, because you jam these pockets. You got to be real careful.
Beautiful, great action. Nice shot.
Well, Sylvain just keeps moving along. It's 4-1.
I like his game. I like his his approach to the table. Stroke looks good. Looks real solid. And that's another thing too about coming up here. You get to hang out and watch these guys play and witness some of the best players in the world here for free if you're not playing. Came up dry again. Robb's got to answer here.
Well, you know what? When your opponent jumps out like that to a 4-1, yeah.
You got to answer here. Yeah.
You answer right now. You answer every time you get a chance.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. We all witness.
Oh, jeez.
It's very easy to do. You hit any points of that side pocket, it'll happen.
Yeah, it's just the momentum's not in Robb's corner right now. That's what happens when your opponent goes on a little tear. He can kind of take you out of swing, so to speak. It's how you handle it, too. I mean, the faster you can get back into your stroke and get focused again is where that's what these guys are really good at doing. A lot of amateurs, when they get down, they can't recover. But these guys, it takes maybe a couple of good shots, and they're back in stroke again.
Sometimes all it takes is just to look up at the beads.
Yeah.
That'll set the turbo boosters off on you, and say, hey, it's time for me to just loosen the elbow up and let things go.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
well, that was a bad miss.
That was pretty bad, yeah.
The only miss so far by Sylvain.
Hand scratches.
To boot.
Yeah, there's no problems left here. Robb definitely needs to get out now. Or play the combo. Yeah, he's going to just shoot these balls off the table.
Sylvain's temperament at the table, his approach is a slower approach than Robbie's. But Robbie's used to playing anybody in any kind of rhythm. He's seasoned. He's been there and he's done it. Robbie's just got to concentrate on Robb right now. We all know what he can do.
This is exactly what he needs right here. This is what we were just talking about is, it's just a little tic-tac-toe. Regain your focus. Just make the balls. There's no problems here. I'd like to have this rack. What he's doing here.
Are you good at commentator's curse?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. I forgot about that.
We had Jerry Forsythe in here yesterday. I said, Jerry, you're not going to curse him. Jerry says, oh, look. He says, I can put the commentator's curse on him.
I think he's okay here. Yeah, I forgot about the curse. Got to be careful what you say.
It's just a myth.
Yeah. Well, you don't miss any balls from the chair either.
Unless you're sitting in with Jerry. He says he can make it happen.
Wish ill on people. Yeah.
Talking about just mentioning the words, make it happen, kind of reminds me of what AccuStats has been doing with that Make It Happen event that they have every once in a while. They're going to be down at Chesapeake, Virginia there to bring us the U.S. Open pay-per-view. That, of course, the majority of the players here and more are going to be there. AccuStats in charge of the funds for the U.S. Open right now. Follow Jim Fredericks on Facebook. He's posting who's been paying their entries and keeping everybody up to date. But on the other hand, get over to AccuStats and get your early bird special if they have it up yet for the U.S. Open. AccuStats.com. Nice out, Mr. Robb Saez. I kind of like that one.
Yeah.
And
also, sorry, go ahead.
That's all right. Also, Mr. Phil Capel, this gentleman writes for just about everybody, and he's been doing this for free for a long time. He gets paid minimal. He's got the books out there right there. Those books right there, plus some. We have some here on premises if you're coming up to the Turning Stone. If you're not, you can go right to billiardspress.com. And that's Mr. Phil Capel up there in the left-hand corner. Really nice gentleman. Great writer. Go ahead, Jess.
Oh, no. That's all right.
You were mentioning something. You forget.
I was just going to say that, that was exactly what Robb needed.
Yeah.
Now it's 4-2 instead of 5-1, which would be really bad.
I think I put one extra beat up there. Let me take that down. It's 4-2.
It's like Mika's up 5-0. Jason Shaw's playing good as well, as always.
You mean he's still playing?
Well, what time is it? Has it been 22 minutes?
Yeah, right. Robb Saez. We're going into rack 7 here. It's a race to 9. Sylvain leads 4-2.
He's got a shot here at the 2. We pull it back off 2 rails, come out to the middle table for the 3. Oh, he's ducking. Not that aggressive. It's a good shot. Yeah, his confidence isn't totally there. Doesn't want to give this guy a chance. Smart play.
Yeah, he's got him hooked. Jesse, your last name?
Janowski.
Janowski. Jesse Janowski in the booth with Upstate. And doing a swell job. Thank you, Jesse, for sitting in. We appreciate it.
Oh, no, I appreciate it. Absolutely. Wow, good hit.
Did you get a roll? Don't tell me it married up. Don't tell me. Robb will need one of those.
No, I did.
Rob's going to need one of those bags that sits on the back of your airplane seat in front of you just in case you got to puke, because that was a roll. That was another roll. And he's got to spin past the 6.
Yeah, this is touchy. This is speed.
Plus,
you want to create distance, too.
Does he get any kind of roll?
Yeah.
Well, the bank is on because the 3 is sitting right there.
Yeah, he's just gonna drop this into the side. But the problem with that is you're going to lose the cue. So I mean, you got to really hit this nice and soft. The angle, rolling balls like that, they can slide. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd rather hit a ball firm and make sure it gets to the hole and not roll off. Even though these tables are level, I'm
See, if
just
he cuts it in, he's got to deviate the traffic.
right.
You know? He's cutting it in.
Oh,
Oh, he's jamming up safe here.
ducking. It's not good either.
No show. Okay, Rob, this is your next opportunity. The only shot after the break was this 2-ball, and Rob elected to play safe. And Sylvain got the kick. He kicked the 2 and got a roll and married the cue ball up with the 3. Now Rob's up at the table. See if we
He's
get
going to jam this. He's going to try to draw it over or play safe. I don't know. I mean, the angle he's shooting at. Can't really tell. Yeah, he's playing it in.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. That's expertise right there.
Nice speed. I don't know if he can get by the 9 or play the combo. I don't know if he's playing for the combo. He's playing for the combination.
Absolutely.
That was a beautiful shot. Landed perfect on it. Oh, man. That's rough. He could either play the 9 here, or he could shoot a two-way bank because the 5's sitting down there.
Yeah, I think he's got the opportunity to drag the cue ball here. He's going to go for it. Bank the 4, drag the cue
put it
ball.
down table.
Play the 9.
Oh, man.
And it was a double hit that made the 9. It didn't go in direct. And also the 4 ball double banks and goes into the other pocket. How do you like that? That's called the double bubble.
Bonus on Simonis.
That's what it is. You're absolutely right. So right now Sylvain goes up 5-2. Racing to 9. Don't count the gentleman racking these balls out by far.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Tom McGonagall's not here.
So am I. We do have his poster here, caricature that Rocky Sawyer drew up. Rocky is on premises, and you got to see the one he did of Jerry Forsythe also.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Wow, he really did this. Wow, it's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Nice work.
He's got his work up at the front.
Okay.
Really nice guy. He's from Troy. From Troy, New York.
If he gets on this 3-ball, this game is over. Well, maybe.
I love when you give him the curse. I just love when you do that. Seems to backfire that way.
Yeah. I don't see, like I said, it's better to say that I don't see any problems here. He should clean these up well, or, word it differently.
He's in deep, deep trance right now.
Yeah, he's playing. This guy's playing sharp right now. He's firing.
Nice slow roll here. Save the angle. Wait on that 5, just to roll up for the 7. Just notice the cue ball movement, folks. If you're just learning the game, moving it just enough. Nothing over exaggerated. Draw around the table 3 times. Just move it a couple of inches. Probably plays a lot of straight pull too, I would imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, when you know a player's dialed in, when the cue ball is just floating around the table, nothing too exaggerated or exerting too much force on, just floating it from ball to ball. That's when you know the guy's dialed in. I like that shot. It's a good shot right there. Neat little angle.
Well, Sylvain goes up now 6-2.
Jeremy Sosa's playing excellent. I watched his match yesterday. There's a lot of good matches around to watch for sure. Guess Darren's not feeling too hot. I don't know. He might.
Feels good. He won his first match.
Did he?
Like it didn't affect him. But I talked to him this morning. He said still a little bit of pain. Look at this coming up. The 4th annual Steinway Classic coming up. 128 strong players. You name it, they're going to be there. That's November 1st through the 3rd. We'll be there to bring it to you. Steinway Classic, November 1st through the 3rd. One ball into the side.
There he goes.
5 ball in the corner.
Lost the cue a little bit on that one, but I can see the 2.
The 2's dressed up, yeah.
I might just play this 1 rail and play the 3 right in the side. Looks like the shot to shoot here. It's not an easy one though. This is a tester. Good shot here. Perfect. Gonna just pop this over to the middle of the table, draw it back a little bit. Or play the 4 in the corner, yeah. That was also an option. I'm not gonna say it, Al.
No, it's all right. I got 5 things going on.
No, I was gonna say no problems here. He's out. So.
There is none. There is none.
Nah, he's good.
There is no problems here. You know, his demeanor at the table, it just tells it all. Just tells it all. Such a nice game just to sit back and watch, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's got to come with it. He likes leaving himself with these shots.
Yeah, this is the same shot he had a couple racks ago, yeah. This one has a little bit more angle, though, so
to bounce
make it
back,
a little
yeah.
easier. That one he hit was great. I mean, great action on it.
Well, you don't get much better than that right there, I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
he's playing strong, real strong.
Well, not only playing strong, he's nearing the hill. Right now, the score is 7-2 in favor of Sylvain over Robb Saez. Robb is such a strong player, and it only goes to show you in this game here when you're playing with players that are this caliber. If you make a mistake, they're going to punish you for it. And Robb can do it also, but when you make a couple of mistakes, you're supposed to be punished. And that's the way it's going right now.
Yeah, he hasn't made too many errors or unforced errors. Only that one they missed in the side that I can remember. Other than that, he's playing flawlessly, close to perfect.
Jarrett, that's very nice of you, sir. Thank you. I just got a message from the jazz man in Switzerland, and I appreciate everything, Jarrett. Just have a safe trip, and we'll see you at the Steinway Classic. Jarrett will be on premises. I hope he brings his instrument. Maybe we get him to play something on the live stream at one time in the tournament. But you don't have to, but I think it would be nice, like play the national anthem. He plays that national anthem wicked, man. Hey, B-Doc. Hey, brother.
They made the one, but 3's tied up here, so we'll see what he does here. Could play for a breakout. I don't know. I can't see the angle where he is. Or he could miss.
All right, I got to find my man B-Doc. I know my man B-Doc is out here. Oh, maybe he's working. Oh, just in case you're out there. I don't see you in the chat. Oh, there he is. B-Doc is there. Barry.
Nice little shot there.
Got him hooked, but, you know, this is a 2-rail kick behind the deuce.
He's not. Yeah, he's not married to it, so that gives him a lot of room.
Well, if you kick the deuce hard enough, it winds up at that short cushion at the top of the table, right behind that 5 area. So if you can just leave the rock down there, or even if the rock slides over, the cue ball slides over by the 9, it's okay too.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of room for little offness, right?
Yeah.
Or get a roll.
The odds are with you, but
right.
He's got to watch his stomach. Any time you lean over the balls, it's a foul unless you stop mid-stroke and let Rob know or your opponent know that you touched it. But he elects to use the bridge. Snooker, look at this. He's a snooker player. See what happened there?
Mm-hmm.
Behind the
he
5.
hit the wrong side of it.
You got to hit more square.
Mm-hmm.
When you hit that good, that 2-ball almost goes in the side pocket.
Yeah. Well, like you said, if you missed the side, it would go down the middle of the table.
Right.
Like on the end rail.
Yeah.
And be safe. We'll see what Rob does here with the 3-ball. That 3-7's looking ugly. He might just glance off this and try to put the cue down table behind the 8-ball. I don't know. I can't see where he's shooting.
And this is the kind of things that happens when you're down 7-2 and the balls don't roll your way or they lock up like that. It's hard to punch a gear, to stay up there on the table.
Right. Absolutely.
That's why it's very crucial to keep control of this table if you're up there. Keep your opponent in his seat, and Sylvain's doing that perfectly. Rob still has to come with it. But he can't get out of the gate because of the rolls like that.
Nice touch.
Yeah, I'd say so.
The problem now is that it's off the rail, so he has a lot more movement here.
This is where you wind up behind the 6-ball here.
Right. Or he could stick it there. I mean, there's a lot of things he could do.
That's what it looks like he might be doing. No, he's playing behind the 6.
Yep.
Got to come in shorter than that, I think. No, he hit it perfect.
Wow.
He hit it perfect.
Wow.
Nice shot, Mr. Robb Saez. It's
Beautiful.
called Alcatraz. There's no bail money left. 2-rail kick. Actually, maybe 3. This is the famous shot that you seen Efren Reyes play when they called it the Z shot. You got to come just past the 5-ball and get on that low short rail just before the 3. But can he get by the 6? I don't know. Let's take a look at the other angle. Oh, that 6 is cutting that angle off too. This is double.
This is pretty brutal.
Yeah, he might have to come off the bottom.
He might want to take a foul and just tie something up or position a ball bad or something.
See where he has his hand right there?
Mm-hmm.
He might have. Well, what do you mean? I'm talking without the headset on. I'm feeling pretty good. I think he's better off coming in the short way and trying to get it out this way here if he can get by it. But he's going to try it. He's going to try the right side of the table.
Ugh, yeah.
Because you know what happens when you come up with this side. Cue ball slides.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. A lot of shots yesterday, especially draw shots, they were sliding all over the place because of the new cloth.
Right.
Oh, I was
trying
right.
to lock up the 6-9.
He's trying to lock up the balls, yeah. That's what, I would have done the same thing just because if you can't hit a ball, you might as well use the foul and to your advantage and try to prevent him from running out.
Right. Did he wind up? I think
He's on the wrong side of it, I think, or
really?
close to it. He's going to have to juice the cue ball here. See, this is the problem when you're a little out of line. You got to put that English on the ball to get where you need to get, and that's when things can get squirrely.
Or try to cheat the pocket and hit the point.
Right. Oh, he hit that great.
Yeah. Just punched it right over.
Yeah, he did. Perfect shot. It looked easy. It wasn't easy.
Right. It looked easy. Try it. Oh, he looks like he's just going to punch him all around the table right now, don't he?
Yeah. See, I like to go around the horn here. I like the
3-rail inside.
Yeah, I like the follow shot. He's drawing it. It's all preference, you know. I like that shot. I feel like I have more control.
The only thing is, you know, that speed coming off of that first rail, that spin. When you come off of the second rail, you got to be careful with that the inside 3 cushions there.
Plus, you got to watch out for the side pocket too.
Yeah,
The famous 2-railer into the side.
We might have learned something, right?
Yeah.
We might have learned.
Glad I talked myself out of that one.
There you go. It's good that you absorb things, too. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, Robb puts another beat up on his side of the scoreboard and now trails by 4. He's a long way from the door to meet Sylvain and try to knot this up at 7 or hill. But we're not counting them out. We're hoping, well, I am hoping for a hill. I like an exciting match. It would get I'm sure the Quebec, Canada, Canadian folks up in their seats and on the edge, and it would do the same for everybody right here in the arena. So I like to see a close match.
Even more exciting.
Yeah.
Looks like Skyward won his match. That kid can play, man. He's definitely one of our future stars coming up in the ranks.
Well, you know, he had a breakfast for champions this morning. I think it was a bag of Doritos and a Pepsi or a Coke. still a kid and hitting them strong.
Oh, yeah. It's like Eminem 190.
Can you see that, or you need glasses?
Yeah, he's right next to us.
Oh, okay.
Dan Louie and Danny Hewitt. I don't know if anyone knows who Dan Louie is, but he's a Northwestern player. He used to play a lot in the 70s and 80s. He's a little older, but that man, he can play.
Sure can. Used to shoot a lot with Stan Torigno up that way.
Yeah, I played Stan once. I had no idea who he was. I was playing in a tournament, and I lost 7-4. So did pretty good, except he opened up a four-pack on me when I duffed the safety, and that was that. So I had no idea, who he was. You don't see John Horsfall anymore. I don't know what happened to him. He's also another British Columbia guy. A lot of good players up in the Northwest. You got Mike Zimmerman. A lot of Rich Geiler.
Yeah.
Those guys can play too.
All right, Robb inspects the pack. Let's attack now. Watch the 7 ball. Actually, no, watch the is that the 4 ball sitting in the right-hand side of the wing? Yeah, watch the 4 ball here.
There's a queuing real low too. Last spin.
Didn't even come close. Might have overcooked that.
Oh, yeah. This isn't breaking dry.
This is a test that I would open up with.
Yeah, this isn't easy to get on the 2 here. There's a lot of things that could go wrong on your way to the 2.
Robb Saez just stepped off to fill his cup full of ice water here, and that's what Sylvain was waiting for. All right. Tell you what, pretty good shot right there using the stop sign to keep the 1 hidden. And Robb has no problem with the hit. Now this is another shot. Let's take a look over his shoulder. He's got the shot.
I like this. The problem I see right now is the 3 ball. And I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem for him. Yeah, 2 to the 3 is key here. Nice little roll there. Made position a little tougher for the 3 while rolling that 4 in the way. But again, I think he can handle this one.
Stan Torigno is not here, but like Dan Louis is in. I don't know if Stan is in. Do you know if Stan
No,
is on the list?
Stan's not here now.
Okay. I think Stan's climbing some volcano mountain somewhere. He loves to get out there.
That's what they do up there in the Northwest, apparently. A lot of fishing and hiking.
Yeah, I happen to know somebody that lives out that way, and he said when he was a youngster, they did hiking for miles and miles. They actually hit terrain and lakes up in the mountains that were just virgins.
Yeah.
You know?
Middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
No man. Sasquatch.
Yeah, I guess. if you're going to find them anywhere, that's where I would hide if I'm Sasquatch.
Mm-hmm.
Way up there in the hills.
Yep. I think we have control here. I'm going to pull this back, go a little bit below. 6 ball here. I mean, he can land on the wrong side of the 6 and still get on the 7. It's right there. He can play this anywhere, really.
Right.
So that's the thing, too. A lot of players will play for exact position instead of playing for, general area and lose control of the ball.
When it is sometimes necessary, but, most of the time it's not.
Right.
It's just those strategic shots when you got to get in and out of a problem where there's like a cluster of balls around the area. That's where pinpoint position comes into play.
Right.
But, shots like this, like the 7 ball's wide open, you can make it from anywhere on this table.
Right.
And I've seen many people get hooked on because, like what you said, to try to get perfect, all of a sudden they're hooked on the pocket.
Or they roll up on the ball. Or
pocket hooked,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, right. Right on the corner.
It happens. It's amazing.
It's really a game of millimeters. People have no idea.
You're absolutely right. Well, Sylvain reaches the hill. Robb Saez still a 3. We're going to 9. Folks, we want to remind you, our good buddy right here, Ira Lee, with the Molinari gloves. These gloves are like, I keep saying it, and I keep seeing them. And I keep saying it, and I keep seeing them. They're all over the place. MolinariGlove.com. Check them out. You will not be dissatisfied. Jared actually has one in the chat, unless he's sleeping out there right now. We gave away a couple of them, and Jared happened to win one. And I believe Sundapman out there, and also in Sweden or Switzerland or something, won one. MolinariGlove.com. Jesse Janowski in the booth, upstate out. Going into game 12.
Oh, man.
Sylvain leads 8-3. And then scratches. Rob comes with a 5-pack here.
Yeah. So I was just thinking. Right now is the time. Now is the time. Which is very feasible. I mean, he could do it. I remember I watched the finals with Duchesne a couple of years ago, and he was playing, I think he was playing Sean Putnam, and he put an 8-pack together. It was just
It's allowed.
I was like, wow. It was just amazing to watch.
He is allowed.
It was a 6-pack, yeah. Still. 6 racks in a row is, on these tables is tough. Tough action.
Speeder.
Five's a little tricky here. This is the five's the key ball to this rack.
I like spinning it out if he's got the angle. Don't try to cheat these pockets. Sometimes they'll just won't allow the ball to go in.
No, they won't.
But spin out 2 rails. Get just down below enough by the 7. Oh, he got the side pocket.
Oh, he's got the side available.
See, we're not paying attention.
Well, I can't. Yeah, there you go. It's hard to see sitting here.
Guys out in the truck with the switches not doing their job. So they got us out there in the woods.
flirting with disaster.
Well, you used every bit of the table right there. Scary.
Almost ran out of real estate.
You know, you're at the point, when you're Rob, you're at the point where the guy's on the hill. And
Yeah, it's a different game.
Yeah.
Knowing if that creeps in your mind at all, that this. If I make one mistake, it's over.
It's like coming out of the foxhole with your rifle and just giving them the gun-ho face and just charging the crowd of 50,000 people, That's what Rob's got to do right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Come out of the foxhole and just attack everything in sight. And that's it. And that's exactly what he did with that rack there. As you hear some of the applause in the background, we do have the mics down just a little bit under the table because we were picking up the sound of the subways. But the crowd here wants to see a great match. Rob trails by 4 once again. 8-4.
Eight to 4.
Just you. I'll be right back.
There is live scoring on AZ Billiards, so if you want to see what's going on with the tables around the tournament room, just tune in there. You just go to the tournament area in the Turning Stone Casino Classic on AZ Billiards, and you can check out the live scoring. Rob comes up dry here again. This doesn't look good. Looks like he's probably going to duck here. You just clip the side of the one and come down behind these balls over here. And go across it if you want. Depends on how he's feeling. A few options here. You could stick the cue there. Yeah, he's going to go off the side here. I hit a little too firm. Good thing about this is he left it long and on the rail. But he could slice this in. It's a tough shot here. Or you could duck. See, what do I know? Yeah, these tables roll real quick. I mean, even if you try to baby a shot, the balls roll. So you have to have a real phenomenal touch to play safeties and like touch shots. It's trying to say the least. Well, we'll see what he does here. As long as he stays calm and collective, I'm pretty sure there's no problems here. Yeah, 2 to 3 here. This is the key. Even the 4 ball can be this is the 4 or the 5. I can't see. The 5 ball could be a little position on the 5 could be tricky here too. But this is, I think, the key shot here. He hit it great. A little far, but you can handle this. I don't see a problem here. You draw it down table. 1 rail out for the 4. Or just pull it back. We'll see what he does. Yeah, he went 2. I like that shot even better. This is that touch shot I was just talking about. This is So this is a little tricky. He could roll too far on this one, hook himself behind the 7. But he's gotta hit this real good. Oh, he went back and forth. Even better. Good shot. Really nice shot. I'm just gonna stop this right here. This is good for him.
Sorry, Jess.
Oh, you're
Gotta
fine.
leave you for a couple of seconds there. Well, gee whiz, it looks like Sylvain is just going to run away with this. Wait, you start getting close to your work, boy. I tell you what, that's just another roll that put the final
Nail
rock
in
on
the
the
coffin.
camel's back or nail in the coffin. Yeah, I hate to say that because I'll tell you what, as you get older, you don't want to talk that way.
No.
But that's the way it's been. Not taking anything away from Sylvain. He shoots a great game, but now look at this. Look at
Wow.
this. Wow, look at this. You know what to make you.
This is bad. Well,
You put it up where the chalk is at the top of your monitor. You try to put the
he's got
9
to jack
ball
up
there.
on this.
Yeah.
I mean, if he tries to cut this in, he could possibly scratch. I mean, in the corner here, or make it real close. I can't see from
He's
here. But,
cutting it.
oh, he's going for it. But
Looked like he was going to go. Just didn't pull the trigger, but he is looking at cutting it.
and I think that he's here because of a lack of focus too. I mean, he shouldn't be right here. Kind of lackadaisy made the 8 and kind of landed wrong on the 9. This is
Right.
You got to really focus on every shot. I mean,
Absolutely.
you got to. This is
Absolutely.
this is how you get in these situations, by not focusing.
You know, it looks like he is going for the cut shot.
Yeah, this is wow.
Watch the rock. And that's the way the rolls go. So you know something, in a pool match, we see like an ocean ebb tide. All of a sudden, the waves are going to go the opposite way.
Yeah,
down
this
the
is
roll,
this could be a change in momentum, definitely.
Sure can. Ball in hand, Robb Saez takes advantage of that. And now, for the second time, he pulls within 3. Scorer. Well, excuse us. Scorer somewhere out there. And there it is, 8-5, Robb Saez climbing up the hill. That last roll where Sylvain got close to his work and then wound up with a little bump. If I had the camera on Robb's face, it was like, no way he got another roll. That's the kind of look Robb had. And he's got every reason to. And like I said before, taking nothing away from Sylvain, he shoots a great game.
He did hit it pretty hard, but he might have had to with the angle he had, and I'm sure there's a reason why he did that. But he's got to shake that off too. I mean, you can't get back in this game with your head full of that.
Absolutely.
Just it's in the past. Let's leave it there. Let's move on, kind of situation. Easier said than done, obviously, because you're only a human.
Well, you know what? Robb might have needed that boost to give him the momentum back.
Mm-hmm.
Three pack is nothing from here for him. Just a matter of making a ball like the 8 into the corner pocket and getting a shot that's starting to dress
He's
up.
gonna get.
It's dressing up. It's ready to go out, darling. Kind of like a touche. Now I got to cut this like he had the back cut on a 9, but this one's a lot easier than the 9 ball was.
Well, plus, yeah, he's not on the rail, so he can hit wherever he wants on the cue too.
Right.
That's what made that 9 ball hard. He was on the rail. But we'll see what he does here. Probably hit a little firmer, come out 2 rails or 1 rail. Yep, it's a good shot.
Uh-oh. He's going to be jacked up on the second floor.
Here we go again.
It's the only thing that Robb has in his favor with this is the 3 ball is sitting right there. So don't try to do anything fancy.
Right, like you said, don't do anything unnecessary. Just stop it right there. Yeah.
That's all. He tried
But
to cheat the
it.
pocket.
Oh, he missed it.
He wanted to cheat the pocket with the 2 ball because to hold the angle for the 3.
Well, he just could have rolled it off. I mean, jacked up like that, probably didn't hit exactly where he was aiming to. And that's the thing too, is when you're cueing that cue ball, I mean, you really got to hit it exactly where you want to
Well,
hit
the
it.
reason he tried to cheat that to the inside of the pocket is because if he shot it straight, he would have been trapped up on the
A
six
six
again.
ball,
You know?
right?
So he tried to cheat it to keep the cue ball out there in the open. And then just overcompensated. Well, you know what? We've seen Sylvain in this position once before.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, see, this is where I was talking about where that missed 9 comes into play. If that creeps into his mind at all, I wouldn't count on it. But it's still there. It's new, it's still fresh. Got Clayton over here,
Yeah, 6 finger. They call him 12 finger.
12 finger.
He's got 6 fingers on each hand.
How you doing, Clayton?
He's a dynamite guy. Mr. Clayton. I call him Roja. It's Rocha.
Yes. Big win yesterday, 9-0. Congratulations. Got lucky, he says.
It's like Efren.
Yep. Got to learn from the best.
That's right.
A little close to his work here. This is that 2 rails out, but this is you lose control of the cue here.
Well,
Or you go around the table too.
cue ball's just a little past the side pocket, so he has to stretch just a little bit.
Right. I would probably go around the table here. No. Oh man. See, this is what I was talking about. Keeps getting this angle, this funny angle. If you hit it firm and went around the table a bit,
Right. You got to watch your speed, though.
yeah.
This he's supposed to go to the rail.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
back out.
this isn't not a problem for him. He's still at the table, right?
That's the key factor. That's the key.
Yeah, it's position's tough on when you get out of line like this. It's hard to get back in line. That was a great shot right there. There you go.
Well, there you have it, folks. Mr. Sylvain coming out on top. Score of 9-5. Well, we want to thank Jesse, and his last name is
Janowski.
for sitting in. I'm Upstate Al. We're going to be right back with another match, guys. Jess, we'll see you down the road.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.